Well, hey, and welcome to the Influential Entrepreneur Summit Expert Speaker Series. And I am here with the wonderful, the amazing Jarie Bolander. And he is a storytelling master.
Master. Wow. Thank you.
The master.
Awesome.
Right? And if you
Living
want
up
to
to
learn,
that.
if you want to learn how to scale your business by mastering story-driven marketing, then Jarie is your man, and you will not want to miss his talk next week. So Jarie, tell us a little bit about what to expect from that talk you're going to be delivering next week.
Yeah. Well, hey, thanks for having me. This is going to be so much fun. I love marketing. I love entrepreneurs, just love helping people kind of fulfill their dreams through building an independent life that completes them through entrepreneurship. So super jazzed, honestly. It's like something that's right in my zone, right? I love this stuff. So what I'm going to be talking about is what I call story-driven marketing. And you hear a lot about storytelling, all over the world. Oh, tell more stories, do this, do that. And they usually just say, follow the hero's journey, be a little more, vulnerable, and all these like buzzword bingos, but no one really kind of breaks it down, at least that I've found, into like, well, how do I practically do this, right? So what I'm going to be talking about is the framework that I've used for all of my startups and all of the companies that I work with now. And it has a lot to do with building what's called a brand story guide. We're going to touch a little bit about what that means, but like you have a brand style guide, the logo and the font and all those things, you need a brand story guide to sort of guide you down the path. Because what I've found over my, I hate to say it, 30 years doing this sort of stuff, I know I don't look like it, but yes, I'm that guy, old curmudgeon-y guy sometimes, is that the best story wins. Hands down, full stop. Honestly, product doesn't matter. And I know I get a lot of flack for that, but I used to build products. I used to be an engineer. Product doesn't matter. Best story wins. So what I want to do is just really impart that on everyone and really, get you excited about telling your origin story, figuring out how to really gut through the noise, because there's a lot of noise. It's only getting worse and worse and worse, right? So, I really learned all of this sort of storytelling stuff completely by accident. My late wife, Jane, who died 6 years ago from leukemia, was a publicist for professional athletes. And, when she got sick, I was at a startup doing digital health. Like I was the architect of the solution and all this sort of stuff. And then the second she got sick, she looks at me and she says, well, you're going to need to run the business. And I'm like, I have no clue what the heck I'm doing when it comes to PR, marketing, strategic communications, publicity. And she's like, suck it up, Buttercup. Let's go. Like, okay,
let's go.
Let's go. I guess I need to learn this stuff. Thankfully, I write okay, right? So that helped a lot. And the other thing that helped a lot was just my love of stories and storytelling, and really just embracing the being uncomfortable. Like being comfortable being uncomfortable was literally like, okay, like what the hell am I going to do? And so I know a lot of you, I can almost feel it. You can kind of feel it through the Zoom, or like, I don't know where to start. I'm scared. I'm not interesting. I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know how to write. And yeah, I get it. But every single one of us is talking over Zoom because our ancestors told the best stories. Like we did not get eaten by saber-toothed tigers because we knew, like, don't go there, eat that, don't eat that, right? So inherent in our DNA, inherent in every single one of us is a storyteller. And if you've ever, had a couple of drinks and told a story at a bar or with your friends and family, or if you're that guy or that gal that can't shut up when you're in a social situation, you already have all the tools. It's inside you. It's like buried deep in your DNA. And we just have to uncover it. And we just have to make you feel comfortable about being uncomfortable initially. And then as you go on, you'll realize that, wow, if I literally talk to people like they're real humans, I become successful. Funnily enough, people love a good story. So can't wait to be involved. Can't wait for you to join us. It's gonna be a blast.
I love it. I love it. And kind of what I feel like the sum up of that is that you need to be able to stand up and stand out. You need to be able to do that through story and to cut the noise and get through the dust. So if you are excited about learning how you can more powerfully use story, and more specifically story-driven marketing to help amplify your results, attract more of your perfect clients into your business so you can make more money, then you do not want to miss Jarie's talk next week. So get signed up right now. The Influential Entrepreneur Summit is open for business. We've got tickets available. Click the link below, get your ticket. And as a general admission attendee, you're going to get some really fabulous gifts. So you can take these talks and start actioning and implementing them. Jarie, you have an amazing free gift for all of the audience. Tell us a tiny little bit, give me your 30-second pitch on what that free gift looks like, because then I need to still get to the VIP gift, which is even more. What's the general admission gift?
Yeah, so it's called the Story Driven Foundation series. You can actually check it out on Amazon. It's actually 2 books now. One's called Story Driven Outreach, how to really create fantastic cold emails that get you meetings that you want. The second one is Story Driven Decks, which helps you build a pitch deck or any kind of deck for sales enablement. So those 2 ebooks are you'll get free for attending. You can actually check them out on Amazon. They've been reviewed great. They sell awesome. I'm so proud of them. I'm going to continue on the series. So I got a couple other books in the works. So my goal as an author and a storyteller is to publish a book a year. In this series, right? So, and the other thing I think I'd want to mention is these are all practical and tactical, right? There's some theory, but this is how you do it. This is why it works. Here's the results. So,
and folks, this is not just like some random ebook that you're going to get like a PDF, right? This is literally a book that Jarie has on Amazon. He's a published author on Amazon. He's going to give you 2, not 1 book, 2 books. So get registered for the summit now. And when you're registering for the summit, you're also going to be invited to consider upgrading to VIP. And I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why you might want to consider that, besides Jarie's gift, which we're going to talk about in just a second. So hang tight. We're almost at a wrap here. But 1, you're going to get lifetime access to all of the recordings. So not just Jarie's talk, but the other 35 expert speakers. You're going to get all of those call recordings. So when the dust settles from the summit, which is always exciting, you can actually slow down for a minute, grab the recordings that really call out to you, bring and download the handout, and start actioning and implementing these strategies, because we know the real results happen when you action and implement. It doesn't happen from just going to a summit and listening to talks. So that's number 1 reason. Number 2 is you're going to get access to myself and the speakers and the rest of the VIP crew in our exclusive VIP only summit after party events. So every day when the summit wraps, we're going to go to a separate exclusive Zoom room where you're going to get direct access to the speakers to ask all your questions, so you can personalize these strategies and plans to exactly what you need so you can accelerate your success results. And number 3 is the extra gift bundle that all of these speakers have curated, especially for you. So you can really, really amplify and take your success, your income, your influence, and your impact to another level. So Jarie, I know you have an extra special VIP gift to add to the bundle. Tell us a little bit about that, please.
Yeah, so I call it the Story Driven Accelerator Bundle. Because I know some of this stuff is hard to do. Like, again, I feel you, right? Like, I never thought I'd be doing PR, marketing, and sales stuff as an engineer, and boom, now I'm doing it, right? So the Accelerator Bundle is a live training with me at some future date, which we'll set up, that will go over the book Story Driven Outreach and Story Driven Decks with templates and ChatGPT prompts that will help you accelerate your learning and actually help you really like hone in and craft on things. Because one of the things I found, super secret squirrel, that no one knows except for you guys, is that the hardest thing about writing and telling stories is generating ideas. People stare at the blank page. They're like, I don't know what to write. Oh my gosh, it's scary, right? So there's going to be a couple of prompts that will, through ChatGPT, will help you get the ideas going. Because what I've found is once you tap into the idea, once you tap into that stream of consciousness, once the muse comes down and says, this is what you shall write about, you will not be able to stop writing because you just feel the energy of it. So, again, that I'm super excited about as well, because a lot of this stuff, the practicality of it is, hey, look, you just need a little push, a little nudge to get you going. And once you get going and you start practicing this, I can almost guarantee with 99.95% certainty that you'll be, better than average storyteller, right? And again, a lot of that's all you need. Are you ever going to be, a super comedian or, Louis C.K. or whatever? Probably not. But if you can pitch your idea in 10 seconds, if you can talk to people about what you do, if you can hold a conversation at a summit, if you can get on a Zoom call and be interactive and have a little bit of humanity and some compassion, that's what resonates with people. And then you do that through telling just clear, concise, and compelling stories about what you do. People
clear, concise, and compelling stories. And with that, we're going to call it a wrap, because who doesn't want to be able to really be able to tell clear, concise, and compelling stories, right? Move your audience to the next level, to the next step, get them to know, like, and trust you through powerful story-driven marketing. I love it, Jarie. I can't wait to interview you next week. For those of you watching, get registered for the Influential Entrepreneur Summit right now. Whether you choose general admission or VIP, you will be getting so much value from our speakers. I can't wait to see you there.